Hey, it's your girl Yanni the Bunny, and thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be speaking about Morgan and Tony from Ready to Love Season 7. The reunion was on Friday. You can watch it on Oprah Winfrey Network if you haven't watched it already. Man, things got real funky. I felt like this season we had singles who weren't really just into each other or maybe just weren't really ready for love. But I did want to point out a few key factors and give a deeper insight on what I saw in the reunion, specifically about Morgan and Tony. It was people saying from the, beginning that their relationship was toxic. They're not going to work. She's crazy. He's too dominant, and at the end they were right. They didn't work out. And looking and speaking with Morgan from Ready to Love Season 7, I felt on the reunion, she did, act very immature towards Marcia. Like, it was certain things I just was like, come on now, baby girl. I really liked it, Morgan. She's a beautiful woman. She's successful. She's an alpha. She will go off without any hesitation. Like, I really liked it, Morgan. So on the reunion, I just was like, dang, Morgan, you just gonna give it to him like that? But, I'm gonna play a few clips. I'm not gonna play a lot due to copyright. Like I said, y'all will have to watch it on Oprah Winfrey Network. And I'm gonna give my thoughts and feedback on the inside of the reunion.
He and I shared a lot of time together, Tony.
Right.
And I feel like I gave him maybe too much grace. He says things that he doesn't mean at the moment, but was there some validity to it? Yeah, I felt like Marcia would have been a good distraction for him.
Okay, now I'm going to take a pause right here. Morgan said she felt as if she gave too much grace to Tony. So she pursued too much time into him. And Marcia would have been a good distraction for Tony. Now, when she said this, this is why I think Marcia felt a little disrespected being called a distraction instead of, a connection or secondary, primary connection, whatever you want to call it. Now, Morgan did have every right to feel upset at Tony, but I didn't understand why she was so upset with Marcia as if her and Marcia had exchanged words or whatever. So I spoke with Morgan because I noticed Morgan had publicly apologized to Natasha about the things she said to Natasha. And if we don't know who Natasha is someone who Tony was allegedly sleeping with after, she got eliminated off the show. So I'm going to read the public apology Morgan put up regarding what she said about Natasha. She said, the way I spoke about another woman on national TV was uncalled for, distasteful, and unacceptable. And quite frankly, I'm ashamed. I allowed this show, this process, people, my emotions, and all the factors to get in the way of the person I know myself to be. I don't know who that woman on your TV screen was on Friday, but I assure you that it was not me. Well, it wasn't me. Natasha, I can only imagine what my harsh words may have done to you, and for that I am truly sorry. You didn't deserve that from me. In due time, you'll discover that I have paid my karma in full, and that I am taking the necessary steps to ensure that this will never happen again. God, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I know I look nothing like the woman of God you've called me to be. I promise to get back in my closet and try again. Natasha, I'm truly sorry for the hurt and pain that I have caused you. I pray that one day you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I felt it was a genuine, message she sent to Natasha. I was very proud that she did say it because at the end of the day, the situation between Natasha and Tony, it didn't have anything to do with Morgan, but she did let her feelings get the best of her. And I like Morgan because I know that she's a woman who loves hard. She's a very emotional woman. When she loves someone or when she feels something, she's going to show it. And I felt like it was very, woman of her to apologize to Natasha, but I just didn't see why she didn't give that same energy to Marcia. So why wasn't an apology given to Marcia? And this was the feedback, me and Morgan had exchanged regarding her and Marcia's relationship after and before the reunion. So Morgan reposts a photo that Tony previously had on his post of them two. And I guess he deleted it or, time came above and it got erased or whatever. So she reposted this photo and she was basically letting people know that she isn't the toxic one. She wasn't the problematic one in this situation. And me and her exchanged a few words. I was asking, so what was the big issue about Marcia and you? And we went back and forth because I did add a comment on her page, and it wasn't a disrespectful comment, but I did say the way that she acted at the reunion, I was very surprised, and I think she owes Marcia an apology. So instead, we started DMing each other, and she gave me a deeper insight and made me want to actually create this video today on her at the reunion. And we go back and forth regarding a message that was on her page, and she asked, why did I erase the message? I told her I didn't erase the message. I told her I was actually here just to see what was going on at the reunion and get a deeper insight from her point of view. She said, in the meantime, here's some receipts from the night of the reunion that may bring you some insight to Tony and I relationship. So she sent a few photos of her and Tony. These were photos that Tony sent her via SMS messages, real screenshots. If you see the dates, Friday, December 2nd, 6:13 p.m. I'm so in love with you, baby. He sent this to her. Saturday, December 3rd, 8:14 p.m. I'm so in love with you, baby. So as you see on these photos, they were really hanging out, kicking it. It looks like they were really vibing. December 2nd, 1:14 a.m. from Tony. Can we talk tomorrow, Morgan? She said, I don't know what to say. And the same day, he says, Morgan, please, I ask you, please. I'm off until Monday. I will meet you anywhere. I really need to talk to you. We both deserve a conversation. And Friday, December 2nd, 7:27 a.m. Morgan doesn't respond still. He sends another message. Good morning, Morgan. Can you please respond to me? Can you unblock me, Morgan? I'm trying to call you. So I'm guessing he assumed he was blocked because she wasn't responding. And I'm thinking Morgan wasn't responding because of the games he probably was playing with her, the things that he was saying to her. Because if you previously heard in the video, she said he was telling her things that, he wasn't actually fulfilling himself to. And who knows? Who knows if he told her Marcia said something about her? Who knows if he was stirring the pot? We don't know. But let's get back to this. So he sends her pictures to remind her of his conversation, his presence, their attraction and their relationship, saying, baby, I need you. Baby, I'm hurting, Morgan. And you can tell this woman really had a connection for him. You could tell he had a connection for her and, an attraction. But he also had an attraction with other women. The difference with Morgan, yes, she had attraction with different men. But you can tell, all in the show, this girl already knew who she wanted. She liked the Lyndon, but come on, she chose Tony because that's what she wanted. But at the end, she chose herself because she knew that's not what she needed. So, if it makes sense. So, we go back on some messages, and I'm going to read the messages to you. And she said, okay, hey, hear me out. With the distraction comment, this is something else. So, with the distraction comment, I promise it was not coming from Marcia. I was simply telling my side of the story. Aside from what was seen on camera, she had been jugging at me the whole night. That's why I tried to talk to her during our break, but she kept with the side remarks. Now with Natasha, I do take full accountability for that. Blake, she's sorry, but she's not sorry. Marcia, she took that one word and ran with it for her moment on the reunion. Do me a favor, go back and watch it again. And this time, watch it from my angle and tell me what you think. I've seen clips of part 2. She said she only seen clips of part 2. I'm coming back after I watch it if I'm wrong. Thanks for being normal. I thought you was some crazy Obsessed fan trolling for likes to hurt me. But you seem reasonable. And she was just basically thinking maybe I was being mean, but I was actually trying to get a bigger insight for myself and for the people who actually enjoy watching my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I did actually take the time out to review the reunion and see if Marcia did give her any bad feedback. I do see parts of the reunion where Marcia did find it pretty, funny or maybe hilarious when Morgan did express the way she feel regarding her and Tony's relationship and her feelings. I did notice after Morgan and Tony went back and forth regarding their issues that Marcia and Tony went backstage, cuddled up, smiling, laughing. So based on this insight, based on seeing Morgan's side of the story, looking at the reunion, I haven't spoke with Marcia, but based on what we see today, do you feel like Morgan owes Marcia an apology, or none of them owe either, an apology? Because both of them are grown women. If this is how they choose to act, this is how they choose to act. But do you feel one of them was in the wrong? With me, I don't feel they're obligated to apologize. However, I do feel the way Morgan approached Marcia may have, triggered her when she was already hot. So, I mean, let me know, you guys, what you think. Do you think anyone owes someone an apology? Or, if anything, Tony should be the one apologizing to both of these ladies for causing this whole disaster at the reunion? Let me know. Thank you for watching, and comment, like, subscribe. Peace out.